So, I don't know how up to date you are on the lore of the channel, but I first started Cold Crash Pictures in 2013 when I lived in Chicago. I stayed there for nearly a decade, grew the channel in fits and starts, wrote a couple screenplays, made a movie, and then in the fall of 2021 I moved to Seattle.
What I think we really need is change. I was thinking about Seattle.
I really like the Pacific Northwest, but it turns out this is a really, really expensive place to live. I basically won't be able to buy a house here until I'm in my 80s. My 180s. So I've decided to move cross country. For the second time in 3 years. The where doesn't matter. What matters is that it'll be cheaper and it'll allow me Minneapolis. I'm moving to Minneapolis. What can I say? I miss those Midwest winters. And I wanted to give y'all a heads up, because it's gonna mean some changes for the channel. What kinds of changes? Don't know. This move is a bit more guerrilla style than the last one. I don't have a new day job lined up at the time of this recording. Anything could happen over the next 6 months, over the next 3 months, over the next week. Maybe I'll get a fully remote job and suddenly have more free time than ever. Maybe I'll get a job with no telework policy and then have less free time than ever. I just don't know how it's gonna all shake out. Is there stress? There is lots of stress, but I think it's mostly eustress, as opposed to distress.
Well, that's good news.
All I know for sure is that my interest in making videos isn't going anywhere. I've already got a huge slate of new ideas for videos that I'm really excited about, several of which are already partially scripted. I want to make new episodes of Schlock and Awe, Sorry in Cinema, and revive my top 10 favorite films of the year series. I also want to make videos about why movies aren't sexy anymore, how Los Angeles seems to love destroying itself on camera, and my first ever sequel video, Should We Still Be Watching Gone with the Wind Part 3, plus some other surprises that are probably too weird to work as an actual pitch, but I think you'll love them anyway. I've also been busy streamlining my production process behind the scenes, testing new microphone and camera setups, optimizing cable management, and standardizing the way that I capture footage so that it's the best possible quality whenever possible. I even want to start filming all my videos in 4K. YouTube will still compress it to hell and back, but that's what hosting videos on Patreon is for. I cannot tell you in good conscience to go pledge to my Patreon in response to this upcoming move, because for all I know, my output is about to get even slower. I don't consider this a call to action, since I consider this as much a chance for people to unpledge as it is to pledge.
That's for each man to decide for himself.
But what I can tell you in good conscience is that any funds that you pledge now will make more of a difference for the channel than ever before. Does that make sense? I don't want to misrepresent myself here. Basically, all I'm trying to say is that I don't yet know what the future has in store, but I want to be ready for it. Not just the possibility of failure, but the possibility of success. And you all are as much a part of that success as I am.
What are you, a Bolshevik or something?
And regardless of everything else, I want to make abundantly clear that all my future videos are going to happen regardless of what you do. I mean, regardless of however you choose to show your support. Watching my videos is still my all-time favorite form of engagement. If all you ever want to do is simply watch what I create, then that's more than enough for me. I owe you my undying thanks. But if you want to do more than just watch, share my stuff on social media, participate in my monthly live streams, or become a financial backer on Patreon, I want you to know that those efforts will do more for the channel now than perhaps ever before.
So now I'm asking more of you than I have before. Maybe all.
Or not.
And who knows? Maybe I'll turn the heads of some VCs and they'll give me enough money so that I can stop looking for a new day job and start making videos full time. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't it a bit hypocritical for an anti-capitalist YouTuber to take a bunch of money from venture capitalists? Well, for one thing, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. The messaging isn't for sale. If a venture capitalist ever did want to get involved in my channel, my question wouldn't be should I take their money, it's why in the world do they want to give their money to me? But I'm reminded of an old story about a man who calls on a genie and the genie offers him infinite wisdom or infinite money. And the guy asks for infinite wisdom and the genie goes poof, done. He disappears and everybody runs up to the man and they're like, what wisdom do you have to impart? And the guy just goes, I should have taken the money. And standardizing the way that I capture footage so that's why is this so hard to say?